Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. All of y'all who think we need more evidence, you goofy. I said arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. And Elijah McClain too. Y'all hold that boy. Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. All of y'all who think we need more evidence, you goofy. I said arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. You catch the vibe? Now get off my page.
Hey, so today we get to talk Maya and Njie. She is a female perfumer based out of London that I've been hearing so much about, and finally I'm so glad to have gotten some of her creations in my hands. So we will be talking about those today. So to give you a little information about Maya and Njie, again, she is based out of London. She has an interesting Scandinavian and West African background that lends to her olfactive experiences. She has created about 5 different fragrances. 3 of them I have today, and they are all an average oil content of about 30% and are eau de parfums. So what's also so exciting about having these perfumes is that coming from Muse Boutique, where it's exclusively sold in the US. From Muse, you get this cute little booklet that tells you all about Maya and all about the fragrances. I absolutely love that. You know, perfume is an art and it's open to interpretation, but nothing is more interesting than actually hearing from the artists themselves, telling you about what you're experiencing. So, super excited. We get a little story time and a little background. Okay, where do we want to start with first? So I have smelled these before, but I just want to go through the notes and my experience with the fragrances with you. So let's start with Vanilj. Vanilj is a nice spiced vanilla. It's a bit boozy, it's warm, and don't let me forget to tell you that all 3 of these fragrances are unisex. So with Vanilj, I purchased the travel size sprays, and so this is what it looks like with the 7.5 ml. Simple, simplistic packaging, which is pretty cute. Spray a little bit. Yes, it's a nice spiced vanilla, and Maya tells us that she used this traditional Swedish combination of vanilla and cardamom to make this. It's sweet. Again, it has that spice from the cardamom, and there's some patchouli added into it, but it just warms down to a nice cozy vanilla. The other notes that are in this fragrance are vanilla, as we mentioned, cardamom, patchouli, musk, cedarwood, and amber. You know I'm a vanilla lover, so I had to pick this one up to experience it and see what it was all about. And this particular one, the cedarwood actually comes through a little bit stronger for me than I would prefer as a sweet lover. But that touch of cedarwood is actually what I feel makes it very unisex. So you get this nice spiced vanilla. This isn't a heavy or loud vanilla. It's just perfect. Like, it's enough and then it warms down to almost a skin scent. Great for layering. This is Maya and Njie's Vanilj. The next fragrance that we have is Fleurs. Fleurs is a fig scent that opens up with some bergamot and neroli. It has magnolia in it, and then there's musk and unwilted woody accord at the base. So this is a fresh, bright scent. You get that citrus that brightens this up for you. The fig is that sweetness, but without the syrupy sweet. It gives a delicate sweetness to the fragrance. It's warmed up with the musk, and then you definitely have those woods in it that, again, keeps this nice and just from being too feminine. Again, this makes it work as a unisex fragrance. I spray some on my hand, and it's very lovely to smell. It's so fresh, and for me, it's more spa-like. Like I definitely would feel like I would smell this going through a spa, whether it's from the shower room, through some kind of atrium, with some plants. This fragrance is just a nice, bright, fresh scent. Now, again, I have to stress, if you know me, you know that I am into more very feminine leaning, sweet scents. And so while this is interpreted as one of the more feminine leaning scents, that woody accord in it, I think, really shows up and is a little bit more masculine than I like. But it's definitely one of those scents that I can definitely fill a room with and enjoy as a fresh, clean scent. I should also mention that Maya notes in the booklet, please don't be fooled by the name. Wear it and you will see that it transcends both gender stereotypes and typical floral scents. It could equally be described as a contemporary cologne. So while it is sweetened by magnolia, the fig, and the bergamot and neroli, those wilted woods, again, shows up, it's present, and it's definitely unisex friendly. Did I save the best for last? Now we move to Maya and Njie's Entropica. In my hand. Entropica is, out of the three that I have, this is the most feminine leaning. It is the most sweet. And it's definitely one that I can appreciate. So for me, I'm getting definitely the coconut. You get this kind of salty, I don't want to call it beachy. I always feel like there's categories of like beach, and then there's the category of the Mediterranean kind of aquatic scents. So you're going to get the saltiness that's kind of the Mediterranean side of things versus the beach. It's definitely pleasant for the beach, but it's the beach in a sense that like Olympia, Paco Rabanne's Olympia is beachy. Okay. I want to tell you and give you story time about Maya and Njie's Entropica. Entropica has a sparkly opening of citrus fruits, pineapple, and white florals. This develops into a comfortable heart of Mediterranean fig with nuances of iris and rhubarb. The base is made up of coconut, ambergris, and woody accords. This is awesome for layering. You definitely, it bursts open with the citrus, sweetened with the pineapple and the fig, balancing each other out, and definitely the coconut. It mellows out, and it really gets down to a skin scent. But it's very pleasant, great for layering, and I think it's more of kind of a tropical kind of shampoo fresh, bright scent. So it's not very solar and the warmth that I usually get with a lot of these tropical scents, but this one is brighter and fresher with the pineapple and the citrus. And I could definitely see this as a shampoo or even a great hair mist. Like, I would love for my hair to smell like this. Again, a lot of these scents are not going to project, smack you in the face. I really think these are great scents for the minimalist, the person who doesn't have to stand out in the room but wants to have a scent of great hygiene. And there's definitely a place for that. I don't always need people to know that I'm coming in the room or that I've been in the room. It's great to just have a scent that's not overwhelming, but definitely smells great, and you will get that with these. So I'm super excited, especially to have Tropica. I will say this one is my favorite. It's just definitely a great scent that I feel like I want to spray in my hair. The largest size that many of her fragrances come in is a 50 ml, very nice, minimalist, beautiful bottle. You do have the options to get the travel pocket size perfumes in the 7.5 ml like I have. And then you also can get a discovery set of all 5 of the fragrances in 2 ml vials. And so you would get the Tropica, the Fleurs, and Vanilj. You'd also get Nordic Cedar and Tabac. So please, if you have not, definitely check out Maya and Njie. If you are in the US, check out Muse Boutique. Muse Boutique online or on Instagram. They're in both places. Now make sure I link that information down below. Definitely tell me if you've tried this, if you're curious. I would like to know and hear your thoughts on Maya and Njie's line as well. Thank you so much. See you next time.